I am plotting on a celebrity who has no clue I exist. And personally, I think it's one of the best things I have done and will do for myself to make myself like get the best in life I can. Let me dive into this. Delusion is success mindset. This is how you like, let me tell you, everyone has things that motivate them. Everyone is driven by different things. Me personally, I love, you know. I've been in like 2 relationships before, you know. I'm like, but they're both like low-key long-term. I'm all down for that. I'm down for like, let me get you flowers, let me do this, let me do that, like let's go on dates, let's match fits, you know. But one thing I learned from them is they can low-key drag you down. So instead of, I'm not gonna say wasting my time, but like, oh my gosh, I'm plotting on this person, I'm plotting on that person, talking stages, they lead nowhere. Because a talking stage isn't gonna make you feel good. Like if you're sad and then you think talking to someone, oh, you're gonna feel better. No, because that's what I thought. And I was like, oh yeah, like a girl texting me like isn't really gonna fix all the problems to my life. I don't know, I thought, damn, yeah, that's what I need, this is what I want. But then like, yeah, no. So hear me out. If we plot on a celebrity, but like genuinely one we think we have a chance with, okay? People call me highly delusional. So the fact that I think I have a chance with this person is, I say valid, because she's a year younger than me. Like not even a few months younger than me, right? And then there's actually 2. One is a few months older than me, so around the same age. Because it's so hard to find people that are like celebrities around my age. And like if you do, it's like, no hate, the influencers in LA, and I don't want to get into like all that drama, all that everything. So if I say, oh, I'm plotting on Billie Eilish, that like, no, okay? Like she's not old, but she's like what, 6 or 7 years older than me. So like reality wise, like no. So you gotta get someone close to your age and in something that you are into. Like say you're into theater and then you go for like someone that's famous because of bushcraft, like they need to add up, okay? Or say you're into like music and theater and then they're into like Get Ready With Me, I don't know. It needs to be similar goal based, because with one of my exes I was like, oh yeah, I want to walk Victoria's Secret like runway one day, you know what's up, I want to walk it. And you're like, you're too short to do that, you gotta train. Girl, no, Angel Reese was in it, I can be in it. That's like no hate for Angel Reese or Sonny Lee. It's just saying now they're short, like Sonny Lee is short, okay, not a model, but she still managed to do it. So why can't I need someone with that delusion mindset that they're like, we're gonna be the greatest, we are going to be the greatest, we're gonna conquer and we're gonna dominate. Because in relationships with people that are like, they got not the same interests as me, and it genuinely does not really help you. Like it can work at that time, it can work, it can be all good, but if you're with someone that's the same interest in you and the same goals, you guys work together to get it, unstoppable. Or even if they just don't make you feel little, for like what you can do, oh but it's so hard to get there, it's so this or that. I'm not gonna be just another girl doing get ready videos, okay? I wanna create stuff, bring stuff, be the, because everyone was like, oh, you got like a 0.001% chance of making it and actually being able to do it, it's so bad, it's so this. We want different things in life, so that's why. Maybe it's because we're taking it from the world, and the world isn't me, okay? I am me. I shall do what I want, and I shall go for the dreams that I have. Because some people just bed rot, and it's like, oh, like, oh, okay, what are you doing today? What's your plan today? Oh, I'm doing nothing. Can we like cool? So then I wouldn't do things that I'd wanted to do or have to do because you bed rot all day and make me feel guilty for not calling you 24/7. Now, not everyone should be like this, so maybe you shouldn't have a parasocial relationship with the celebrity. But if you want to get into a certain area, but it's hard to get there, have a parasocial relationship with someone successful in that area, in that, like, whatever, close in your age, or you can actually have a chance with, okay? This is what we're planning, okay? So if we are obviously someone that wants to be in a relationship, wants to get married, wants to do all that, now if you're fine with, like, whatever, you can go date around. But if right now you want to be so goal driven and get to where you want to be, you're going to have a parasocial relationship, someone close in your age, or not even, because if it's a degree or something, it takes years, someone you can look up to, even if it's not even in a crush way or whatnot. Parasocial relationship with someone extremely successful in something you want to succeed in, okay? Now this can go for anything. For example, me, okay, these people, they're like, you know, they're close to my age. Now, even if I get brutally rejected, or even if it takes years to get to that point where I'm in the same room as them and we're close enough for me to ask them out, I made it into the same room as someone that has millions of followers, extremely talented, really well known in their professional industry. I am their friend. I have their contact. I'm in the same room as them. Then, when we put that into perspective, does it really matter if I date them or not? No. I got myself there. I got myself in that room. So that's my goal, because it's like, oh, my goal is like world domination. Okay, let's start small there. Now, some people are like, okay, just get like follower accounts, or okay, this is a valid one, like graduate school and then go get this degree, go get that. For some people, it's not that simple, because I'm going to talk about this again. I mention this so much, how strongly I dislike being niche. You got to be niche to your whatever. If you're a singer, now you're just gonna sing and do music videos and then hop on a few podcasts. Oh, you're an actor or actress? Okay, you're just gonna go actor, whatever. No, I want to do it all. I want to do it all. But in this generation, they're like, no, you gotta choose what you want to do. Well, maybe that's just the environment I'm in, the stage of life I'm in. You know, 17-year-old girl about to graduate, they're like, no, you gotta choose this career, work a 9 to 5. Maybe I'm just not in the right environment. Personally, I'm not gonna listen to that environment. Like, these advice of, oh my gosh, niche down, oh my gosh. Addison Rae is an example. Started off as a TikTok dancing queen. Starred in her own movie, and now is singing. Boom. Prime example. Because I low-key started streaming on Twitch, and I was like, okay, this is a lot to deal with. I gotta like clip Twitch streams, do YouTube videos, and then like I do a YouTube podcast, but I want to do YouTube funny, and then I want to make music, and I want to direct and be in my own movies. Oh my goodness, this is like actually insane. I'm not keeping up. How am I going to manage it all? I put in perspective, okay, I'm also trying to graduate right now. I can take it step by step. I'm not doing this all now. I'm doing what I can right now, you know, by filming this. So I think I can do it all. Like, I just got to push myself and not get too. But personally, I do like Twitch. I just don't like clipping the videos. I'm like, so can you guys go down, go watch a Twitch, go clip it, go whatever. But I love making YouTube videos. There's just so much I want to do, and I'm like, oh my goodness, no. Like, I can't be the serious person that people are going to run to when they need help, when they feel lonely, when they need something, but then also be super funny. Like, you know how somebody's like, oh, that's the funny friend. That's like the funny friend. That's, you know, they're just funny. Okay, like, what is up with people on the internet? Like, you know, the people on the internet that are like, oh, they're this way, and everyone with like knowledgeable IQ knows that they don't act that like how they act off camera. They just emphasize it because that's how the fans see them. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be, oh, you're only going to see my funny side. No, you're going to see all my sides. I am not always going to be like dressing up, whatever, performing, doing this, doing that. I have been through stuff. People are going through stuff. I am still a human you can talk to. However, I will still, like, I don't care, like, put on a wig, start dancing, start singing, start doing this. Just because you're sad does not mean you have to be sad all the time. And just because someone's happy or seems to be happy all the time does not mean they're not struggling or going through something. And people tend to like to see someone in the way that it's like, okay, they're just this, they just do that. I'm a rounded person, okay? I like to exercise, but, you know, that's just something I like to do. It's Some people, if they just post exercising videos, like, I'm fine with that, you know, that's like their content, that's their niche, that's what they want to talk about. For me, I want you guys to see me like have a fun time, catch a laugh, you know, do this and all that, but also see me as this deep person, because I think a part of me got like deeply rooted that like if you talk too much about what's wrong, what's this, what's that, then everyone's like, oh my god, such a burden, always negative, always this, right? So it's like there's no winning, because if you're always the funny person, always like this, oh, you can't take them seriously, you can't talk to them, you can't do this, you can't do that, oh, they're just a funny one, all for jokes. Or why are you always so serious? Like, why are you always so sad? Why are you always so down? There's no really winning, being one or the other. So I'm just gonna be on the internet and just like be me, you know? If you're sad, you're sad. If you're having a good day and you want to be funny, you could be funny. Like, I think if it's just not to an extreme, like switch up on people, then it's fine. Because say like if I'm a celebrity that's like known for being funny and doing this, and then if everyone I talk to expects me to be like that all the time and just think I'm like gonna go sing around and do this and all that without realizing, oh, it's a person like with feelings that's also gone through stuff, is a hard way to see it. Because I don't know if this goes to like self-image, self-reflection, whatever you can call it, but I'm not gonna name names, but I think there's a certain trend that's gonna die down soon, and why quite a few people might not make it in like the influencer industry. And I think it's nonchalance, because there's like this one celebrity that's like famous, like Jack Toll, like nonchalant, like the perfect person that everyone wants to be. And I don't know, on the way I dress occasionally, like when I lock in and like dress moderately decently, people's gonna think that's the type of streamers I watch, or like that's what I want to act, I want to be nonchalant, I want to do this. No, I'm like KDB, I like vanilla, I like the songs of Lonely Island, I'm like, you know, but people are trying to be getting followers and like building a social media platform by making thirst traps and dancing. Like, I don't know you, like you just heard. And you want to go and move out to LA, renting out like yachts, making videos like that. Who are you? We don't know your like backstory. Like, be creative, let's do something, guys. It's not like, guys, like, why are people so scared to show themselves, especially nowadays with like phones? People will like, they're catching a vibe, someone pulls a phone out, gotta seem nonchalant for the huzz, whoever's sending that. But I understand that, because sometimes like we're catching a vibe and then someone just pulls out their snap and like to put it on their story to do this, do that, and it's like, no one watches your snap story. I'm gonna like touch my hand when, like, touch your hand when I say this. No one watches your snap story. No one is stalking. No one cares that much about your life, okay? Just like, let's catch a vibe in the moment, because this person isn't even doing it for memories or whatnot. They're just like thinking that everyone is waiting for them to post on their Snapchat story to see like what's going on in their life. That's another thing, like, people don't really care that much, and if they do, then like, okay, like that says a bit about them than does about anyone else. So let's digress, because like also nowadays people are like scared of hard work. Well, not everyone, I'm one of them that isn't, but I've known this one girl that we haven't really talked in a while, you know, but then we started talking about when we graduate, and then I was like, oh, like, you know, what's your plan? And they're like, oh, well, because, you know, women football, so if I don't get a big enough offer, then I don't want to work on the side and play football. And I was like, oh, okay, so what will you do if you don't get a big enough offer? I don't know. And I was like, okay, so you love football though, that's your thing, but you're not willing to work a bit on the side until you can like build up enough of a career to live off football. Like, I understand that. That's one of the reasons, like, a few years ago I actually wanted to go pro, and then I like took a look at women's football and women's sport and the way it was moving, and it just isn't moving fast enough for the time I graduate to actually make a career out of it in a way. Like, because if you are in the top, like playing for Arsenal, you're getting paid as much as like men football players not even in the Premier League. But we're not going to talk about that now. I feel like it is making improvements. Sport is changing for the better. Even in men's sport, with the recent heated rivalry, like, it is making a change for the better. But I was like, oh, then you can do sponsors on the side, do this. Like, but that's a lot of work, no? Yeah, you're not going to post one video and you're going to have sponsors paying you millions. Like, if it was that easy, I would be blown up. I would be in LA already. I'm like busy grinding my butt off right now. But it's just the fact that I like suggest things like, yeah, but that's a lot of work. Where are you going to go in life without a lot of work, and then you're having the audacity to judge me? Hey, okay, I'm not judging, but I don't think you're in the right to judge someone who is putting in hard work at something that you might see as cringy, or you might see as whatever, or embarrassing, or whatever you see it as, if you're not even willing to put hard work into something you love. Because we all like different things, we all love different things. So someone saying that they're into whatever is different to yours, but they're willing to put 100% into it and really chase it, and what you're into you see is like cool and whatnot, but you don't want to put 100% effort into it, that's the way to go. Because like, everyone wants to seem nonchalant. Oh yeah, it just happened, it just did. No, I'm on more of a, it took 10 years to become an overnight success. Like Tay McRae example, I heard her name and everyone's like, oh my gosh, Tay McRae. I don't really listen to her music, but I like knew the name, whatnot, and then I saw on my YouTube For You page this girl, like this teenage girl with a guitar. Then I looked down and I was like, whoa, why has it got millions of views? Posted like 9 years ago, and I say Tate McRae, and I was like, this is what I love to see. Grinding for 9 years. Chapel Roan, 10 years, overnight success. She was busking on the street, like a year later, opening for the Grammys. This is what I love to see. The hard work, the passion, like getting there, and not like, oh, it just happened. Like even Marlon, he's seen as like not Mr. Nonchalant, Mr. Tall, Mr. This. He admitted to how hard it was for him to grind his way up, you know. So you think you're gonna be as nonchalant as him, but you're not even trying. We need to bring back trying. So this is a plan. Someone, because say it's a career that takes like you 10 years to get there, right? With like degrees, whatnot. So you find a role model. Maybe if it takes a long time and they're old, maybe make sure they're not too old or have more than one in case they like die in the time of you getting there because they're old. So you find a role model, you find someone you really want to meet, you admire them, you get inspiration from them and other people. You see what did they do to get to that point. Now, it's hard to do a self-evaluation on yourself. That's like, I think I did get better at doing them and I can do them well now, well better than I did before, because I was like, I do no wrong. But, or I'll be like, oh my god, I did so much wrong, and then I'll beat myself up and confidence is down. So you can analyze what they did wrong and what they did good, because if someone else, it's easier to see the wrong. Some people only see the wrong in other people and only see the good in themselves. So if you're one of those people, let's flip it around. But you idolize them, then you see, okay, what did they do to get there? What did they do bad that I can do better? So they left out the blueprints, and you can use that to work your way to the top. And then other people, and then you use that knowledge you're getting instead of just like, well, like shooting darts in the dark where you can't see anything, don't know what's going on. You see, oh, okay, I want to be here. They did this and this. I took this course, this. Oh, but that person's the same thing, and they're in the same city as me, and they did this. Oh, okay, these two line up. Oh, I can do this because it's close to me, so I don't have to like leave. Oh, but then they did that, which I can do. Boop, boop, boop. You're your own person because you're not copying what someone else is doing. You're just like learning from them, right? And the only reason you're idolizing them is to try and meet them one day. Have like the name. And I'm not talking meeting them on the street. I'm not talking go to a concert and they give you a high five and take a photo and have like a 20-second conversation. I mean, meet them that you can have them in your contact list, okay? Have them as a friend. Befriend your idol, befriend your icon, befriend whoever your role model is, because then it's like, damn, I made it. Now this is why you need a role model close to your age, or one that's still going to live, because if your role model is dead, that isn't going to happen. You can still role model, like have a role model that's dead or like past or whatnot, you're probably not going to meet, but you can have more than one role model. Like Timothy Chalamet, love him. Timmy Tim, grinding his way up to Marnie Supreme. So, you know, you can have more than one role model. I have more than one role model. Then find one that you can like meet and possibly have in your contacts, and we're gonna work towards that. Let's come back to this video, and however long it takes for us to meet our role model, I wonder if you can comment photos in YouTube videos then. If we can, by that time, go comment a photo of you with your role model, be like, we did it. But I'm gonna like quickly circle back onto what I was saying about like niching down. Like, girl, I am Hayley. There's more sides to me. And okay, I'm not gonna dive into like being gay or like that, but I'm gonna dive into like relationships where between two women, sometimes you have a masc and a femme. Okay, this can be for straight couples, anyone with any relationship in the world, friendship, parents, whatever. I'm just gonna use a lesbian relationship as an example. So the masc will be the one that's seen as more masculine. I am seen as one. Then you have the femme that's more feminine. Now, some people force like the more masculine girls, it's like, oh, you gotta act like a boy, you're basically a boy. Other people are like, oh, but you're a girl, you gotta be more feminine. Sometimes a masc can be with two people that's like that. They're like, no, you gotta be more masculine. You're not tough enough, you gotta be more masculine, no. Then they can date the next person that's like, you're not a man, like you're a girl, start acting more feminine. Like, this is the thing about people telling you how to act, and they see what they want to see. Okay, are you guys staying with me? I think that's the way with like the way people want to see you, because some people see me as like, oh my god, she's so masculine, and then another masc came to my school that's seen as more masculine than me, and they're like, oh, you're not actually that masculine. So it's like, it's all like a perception. Like, someone is gonna come along doing like something more than you, and then you're no longer that person. So what if I'm just known as a girl, like whatever, on doing these podcasts, and then say my life gets better and I'm no longer relatable, and then there's another person moving along, then what am I gonna do? Or it's just like the way people see you. Some people want to just put you in a box and see you as only this certain way. Other people can actually see you for you, and that's what I hope, because I hate them stressing that people only gonna see me as this deep person, and they're like, oh my god, what? No, she can't be out there singing and dancing, doing all this. Or they're gonna say, oh, she's funny? What? No, she can't be serious. Like, society needs to stop trying to put people in boxes. Like, we need to get over that. Like, hold on. It's not like we can only see half of our emotions. Like, if someone's angry, they only feel anger and can never feel joy or any other things. No. It's a circle. We all go through it. Like, bro, one of my peers, you guys are probably gonna get like the best videos yet of this, because I'm gonna be like enraged, in fear. Like, God forbid a girl has different feelings. Like, God forbid sometimes I'm like super angry. God forbid sometimes I'm super sad. God forbid sometimes I'm really, oh, I did not mean to flick you guys off, sorry. Sometimes I'm really like happy, I'm like feeling all these things. So what's wrong with me expressing my feelings? Like, let's be for real, because sometimes some of my peers, I might get really mad and really sad. You guys will get like the rants, the everything, and I say like, bro, let's just say a girl's ovulating. I said it, it's out there. We have periods and we ovulate. Like, in this day and age, if you can't hear it on the internet, then like, okay. But then I might post like what, dancing TikToks to that. She said that she's there. You know, it's completely normal, and I think we should just normalize letting people have feelings and letting them be sad, let them be happy, let them be whatever they want to be. Stop being like, oh, we see you like this once, you dress like this. No, it's weird if you dress any other way. No, it's weird if you act any differently. No, you gotta be the exact same person every day, and God forbid someone tries to grow and they outgrow their friends, and then you try to put them back in their box. You can't put us back in a box because we're growing. We outgrew you because you're not growing with us, you know? Like, can we just normalize people having emotions and like people having good days and bad days and being lenient to the fact that we're all going through stuff? I know sometimes I'm not like that, but that's because some people are genuinely I just are mad every day, in a mood every day. Like, it's like I'm talking about emotions. Like, I'm not talking about being fake and then pretending to be all nice and stuff when it's just the two of us. But in a group of people, you talk me down to get laughs and build points with other people, and then act like my number one fan when we're together. No. We're not talking about those type of people. Nope. We're talking about the people that are forced into these boxes, society, or random people, parents, peers, teachers, coaches, trying to put us in and do other things. Like, what, used to be an aggressive player. Okay, low-key still am, but they'll only ever see me as that, and they're not gonna be like, oh wow, she's really technical, she got this, she got that, all these things I improved. It's just, oh, she's a physical player, because I was super physical back in the day, still am to an extent, but, you know, like, let's be open to people who grow and that people change, like, over time. And obviously some bits are going to stay the same. Like, my swag, I have been swag since day one. I have been rocking football kits since day one. I've been rocking a hat backwards since day one. Like, obviously some things aren't going to change. Like, I love animals and I always and forever will. I love women, I always and forever will. But things like my anger used to be like really out of control, okay? Super mad, super, if my walls were drywall, there would be some holes. This is like 100% brick and cement, so yeah, I was about to go break a hand, you know? So in that way, people can mature, but people can also change. If someone was really infatuated with you, whatnot, and you do them wrong, don't expect them to come running back, because they're going to grow as a person. But like, interests most likely stay the same, or like the love for it dies down. I think people say the same to an extent, but also change, and that's the thing that people don't like, because if you change, some people see it as bad. They're like, oh, they changed so much, they used to be humble, they used to be that, they changed. Like, you know, like, okay, I'm growing up, I'm growing up, I'm changing, you know, the life is treating me differently, I've been through things, yes, I am changing. But then if you change, people say that's bad. Oh, I miss the old you. Oh, this, oh, that. Oh, da. You say the same, you're the same. Like, you need to, then they tell you all the things you have to change when you say the same. When you change, they wish all the things were the same. You see the problem. It is most of the time not you, but what other people want you to be, or how other people want to see you. It seems like want. That is the leading thing to success, but the leading thing to your sadness. Because you need to want to succeed. You need to want to do well. Like, I wake up with this want. I want this. I want to be successful. I want people to come to me. I want to be edited. I want to be this. But then after a while, it just builds up to this anger. It's like, I want to. And just flaming angry. And like, nothing satisfies me because I have such this deep want. Now, sometimes it's good, because sometimes it's like motivation. Like, damn, I want bigger biceps. I'm working out. Then it works when I'm getting bigger, but that takes time. But this want just builds up stronger and stronger before I have time to improve myself. Then I'm like, oh, but they're not getting bigger. And it just turns into a massive ball, this massive avalanche that just crumbles and falls and crushes my spirits. So it's like a fire or water situation, like the one, because no matter whatever in life you're going to do, you need to want it. You need to want it bad, that you feel that physical pain in your chest that I do some days. Like, but you need to make sure it's like to succeed in something. Like, I love this thing. This is what I want to do. If I don't succeed in it and don't put my all into it now, I know when I look back in my life, I'm going to regret it. This want is burning in me. Like, I feel it in my chest. I know if I don't do it, I don't know what my life will be for, because this is what I believe I was brought onto this earth for. I want to do this so bad. I need to achieve this. Then it burns up inside you. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm like, if I do not succeed in this when I'm older, I know I'm going to look back in my life and be like, I should have tried harder. I want this. I wanted this. I know I wanted this. Why did I not succeed? I wanted this. I want this. I want this. Like, why didn't I do more? But then if it's like, oh my gosh, I really want this beanie so I can seem cool. Oh my gosh, no, I need this new belt. I need that. That also builds up a pit in your stomach, and it just, no. So when I feel like passion towards something, like this one of success, this one of doing something, breaking free, I feel it in my chest, and it's very heavy. It's a very hard emotion sometimes that can be really like physically draining on my body. Mentally, it will just kill me. It's just this, I don't want to be put into a box. I see myself going out there. I want to do it. But then when it's like for a shirt or a hat, it just kills me as well. But it's like, I need to get over that. So now I think I did get over it to an extent. I mean, it's really hard with the way how good marketing is nowadays. You do get influenced so much to have, like, you know, we all have things we want, but not all the time it's bad. Like, I'm like, oh, I really want to catch this type of fish. Like, you know, I go out, if I don't catch it, I'm like, oh, you know, but I still go out and have a fun time. Some things I just felt as a kid, I really want to do this, and I just know this is what I, no, not everyone is lucky like that, because some people get talked out of it. People try to talk me out of it. A few hours ago, someone tried to talk me out of it. No, because no matter, like, the thing that makes me sad after someone says, well, not even, it doesn't bother me that much anymore since I realize this. Whenever someone's like, oh, but you know, you only got like a small % chance of making it. Oh, you know this, you know that. It did make me feel sad until I realized that, like, sadness or anger I felt was the thought of me not achieving it. Not any of the other things I say. The thought of me not achieving this makes me sad. So how bad is it going to feel of me just not trying? Because then I'm going to have even worse feelings of not achieving it, because then I actually wouldn't achieve it. Then I'll be like, I could have had it if I tried, but I listened to what someone else told me and didn't even try. That's why I didn't achieve it. One, if I'm like, oh, I didn't achieve it, but I genuinely put everything I had into it, but I got something else out of it, then it's not that bad. Because I think the thought of me not achieving it, not doing anything, is a thought that now I'm still young. So now I have the time and energy, I can do it, I can put the effort I want in, you know? So the thought of me not doing it doesn't kill me as much as if I genuinely don't make it and I'm like, bro, I bummed around, that's why I listen to other people. That is what hurts me. And maybe some of you can relate that when some people try to talk you out of it, like, oh, you hardly make it, you feel down. Yes, you feel down, because that's how you're going to feel if you don't make it. So think about how good it will feel when you make it. Keep going. Because if you feel sad after someone says, oh, you won't make it because of the thought of you not making it, it shows how much you care about the actual thing. It shows that you really care about it, that you want to make it. So that's a sign to freaking go for it. Go for it. Like, put yourself in that room. Be delusional. See yourself doing it. I have my goals. I have many goals. But then say I don't walk the Victoria's Secret runway. Say I don't achieve half of them. I'm putting myself out there now. I'm doing the, you know, I can go on Dancing with the Stars maybe one day. There's so many more things I want to do. I just want to put myself out there, do as many things as I can. But I have other goals, like buying a house, buying land, making stuff. That one, I think I can do. Like, let's just complete things. Let's do things. Let's freaking get out of there. Get out of the box. Get out of the matrix and make something. You want to write a song, but you think your friends aren't going to think it's cool? They're not your friends then. They're not your friends if you're worrying if they think it's cool or not. Like, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Let's let the matrix not decide. Because this world is, like, genuinely, it's going to be ours. It shall be. We shall dominate. We shall create unity, domination. Boom. That's they're like, oh, but like celebrity life is so this, so that, so hard to stay up there. I am me. I am Hayley. You know, like, I'm not your cousin that tried to do it by streaming on Twitch and didn't try for more than 6 months and then stopped. Like, I appreciate some people trying to look out, but I think we should all be delusional. Let's all holding hands, delusion, manifest success. Let's go. That's us. This is us. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Like, our problem seems crazy right now, but I think that's, in a way, some people say it's the craziest you need, like the delusion you need. Because if I tell myself I'm not gonna make it, then who else am I gonna rely on? So I don't know. Let's do this. Let's put our all into this. I love you all. Thank you guys for actually watching. I really appreciate it. So if you could please subscribe, like, go all the other socials if you want to check it out, you enjoy it, and maybe check out my page too, if then I have some of the videos up, the songs out, or if you want some more deep conversations, you can go see some more deep conversations. If you're like, no, like, we low-key caught a vibe a bit today, I saw a bit of that catching a vibe, like, let me see what else she's up to. Because thinking about, like, people being serious, I think I am moderately serious on this, but you still see a bit of my, like, hyper side a little bit. So yeah, I love you all though. Thank you for watching. See you later, alligators. In a while, crocodiles. Go watch the rest of the podcast, more podcast videos, just another video of mine, and subscribe. Love you all.